Okay, friends, this is just like Wednesday as far as how the time goes and how we break everything down, but we're doing different exercises. So we're going to start off with 3 rounds. We're going to go somewhat wide with our feet, and we're going to do 10 good mornings. Ooh, I'm feeling those deadlifts from Monday. So we're going to do 10 good mornings. Want to think about pushing that hip back, feeling this back here. Nice little stretch, keeping our ribs in. So we're going to do 10 good mornings. Then we're going to bring our feet closer. So good mornings, I'm like here. And then I'm going to come and do 5 sit to stand. So I'm going to push my knees out. I'm going to bring it down. Woo. Not fall back on my feet. Push my knees out. Keep my chest up. I'm going to do 5 sit to stands. Then I'm going to come down to my mat. And I'm going to get into what basically a plank. And then I'm going to bring one leg over. Find a little stretch. Switch. Find a little stretch. So what your goal is here is to find a stretch in that hip, and you're going 5 by 5. So just take a little stretch, switch sides, take a little stretch. So 10 good mornings, 5 sit to stands, 5 by 5, what we call active Spider-Mans. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I'll just tell you from my experience last night, if you're looking to try to find a COVID test in the state of Minnesota right now, oh my goodness, it is a nightmare. I got a kid that's eligible, just eligible for a booster, but I have a feeling that he got COVID in Iowa. So, keep my kid away from me. 5 sit to stands. And then you got 5 by 5 active Spider-Mans. So we're looking for a little stretch. Back knee can come down for a minute. We're just looking for the stretch in that hip. And then switching to the other side. We're doing some squats today. So our goal is to open up those hips. And if you want to throw a down dog in there, you can throw a down dog in there. Three rounds. I believe I'm on my last. warm now. All right. Should be nice and like warm now, warmish. All right, just like on Monday, we did a strength portion, we did a cardio portion, and then we did a core portion. Same thing we're doing today, but we're doing different exercises. So your reps are 10 for everything, unless you have heavier weight and need to lower your reps, that's fine. So you got 10 squats. You can hold 1 dumbbell, 2 dumbbells. Andy, if you want to hold a barbell, you can. You just have to clean that first one. So we're gonna do 10 squats. If you don't have heavy enough weight, you want to tempo it, then you can go 3, 2, 1, and go really slow on the way down. 3, 2, 1. So your squats can either be 10 regular squats, 10 tempo squats. Second exercise, I'm going to start with a lighter weight since I haven't. You can always, that's another thing you can always do. If you're like, okay, 10 presses, right? Maybe you start off in a lower weight and work yourself up to a heavier weight as we get through the AMRAPs, your choice, okay? So heavier weight, can always lower your reps, go 5 or 6 reps. So I'm right here, I'm going 10 presses, okay? I know that mine are gonna be somewhere between the 12 and 15 range. You can break up reps if you need. You do not have to do unbroken reps, meaning doing 10 in a row without a break. Last thing you're gonna do is 10 flies. But you can also, same thing, if you have a heavier weight and you need to do like 5 instead of 10, then you certainly can. What you might see with me is on 12s, I can do 10 flies. But on 15s and 20s, I might have to lower myself to like 5 or 6 reps. That is totally okay, all right? Your reps are a guide. So your focus is work the weight that you got that's challenging for you, okay? Woo, 10 minutes, friends. 10 minutes. And then we're getting into other stuff. Okay. Grab your weight. It's ready to rock. I'm squatting with a 20. Going into my weights, I'm squatting with a 20. Pressing with 12s. 12s or 15s. All right, I got Katie ready. I know you and Andy are about ready. I think Will's ready. Ooh, Will's got a pool back there. Katie, we're going to your dad's house. We're all going to Will's house. He's got a pool. We can all work out by the pool. Okay, Amy and Andy are ready. Katie's ready. I'm going to assume Will can hear me and tell me that he is ready. All right, friends. If not, he'll get here and he'll start moving when we start moving. All right, guys, 10 minutes. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. You got 10 squats. 10 squats. Hi, Will. We were just saying how we're going to come over and do the workout at your house because you have a pool. And we're just going to come hang out there. You got 10 squats. You can hold your dumbbell however you need to. And then you got 10 presses and then 10 flies. Adjust the presses and flies if you need to, and lower down those reps. Just remember that this is the strength portion. So this is where you will take a little bit of rest if you need it. Make sure your body's in good position, your butt is squeezed as you're pressing the dumbbells overhead. When you get them overhead, make sure your elbow ends by ear. And then you go flies. Ooh, it is warm today. And we're going 10 minutes. You just know if your form starts to go, you either take a quick break or you adjust reps or wait. We are only a minute and a half into this. So also know that if you need to take a few seconds to rest before you start your next round, feel free to do that. And then get back into it. If your weights are a little lighter, you might be able to go through 2 or 3 rounds before you need to take a rest. Nice, Amy. Nice, Will. Nice, Andy. Nice, Katie. There you go, Will. Amy, your press looks nice. It's been a while since I've like seen your arm. Like when we originally started where you were. Girl, so proud of you. I just do rows, or no, just do rows, just do presses. I got flies. Nice job, guys. Another way you can squat too, if you don't mind like your sides or front rack, is you can also be right here. It's not as deep of a squat, which is why I usually stand on something and elevate myself. But it's another way to do a squat. We're 4 minutes in, 6 minutes to go. Coming up on halfway. Five minutes right here, we're halfway. Nice job, guys. There you go, Will. I feel you, Katie. It's sweaty. And I'm like, dang. Whew. It will. You can, if your weights are heavier, because I know doing a fly, straight arm fly can be kind of hard sometimes, right? So if you bend, it's like I'm gonna kick my hip back, I'm gonna bend my elbow like this. So my elbows are slightly bent, right here. Squeeze your butt, but keep your elbows bent. So notice how my elbows are bent. versus straight makes it a lot harder. So if you want an easier way to push heavier weight, think about keeping them kind of like this. And then when you come here, it's kind of like I'm a flat pancake on the floor. It's kind of how I imagine myself. 3 minutes. This next section's body weight. Ooh. Nice job, guys. We're coming up on 2 minutes. Whew, under 2. Under 2. Nice, guys. Keep it up. One minute. "45 seconds. Here you go, Will. Nice, Katie. How you going, Andy? 30 seconds. "15 seconds. Five, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo. All right, friends, you drink water while you watch me. Okay. This next part, I have a feeling, is going to get real sweaty real quick. So you have nothing but yourself, okay? You are your body weight. What are we doing? Woo. Your goal is AMRAP style. So we're going 10 minutes. Your goal is to shoot for either finishing all of this in that minute and resting a little bit, or getting through 8+ rounds in 10 minutes, okay? So what do we got? Woo. Reps are 15, 10, 5. We have 3 exercises. You can go 15 air squats, okay? 15 of them. Then you're going to do 10 total mountain climbers. So count to 10. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you come to 5 push-ups. Any which way you want to do them. Now, what I will preface this with, don't come out of the gate too hot, because this is all body weight. So I know you guys can all do squats. Mountain climbers are going to go fast, and push-ups can be modified any way you need to, and those are also going to be fast. So find a pace that you can keep yourself going for that whole 10 minutes, or best you can for that 10 minutes. Woo, and roll. I'm ready to rock and roll. Okay, friends, here we go. 15 air squats, 10 total mountain climbers, 5 push-ups. Here we go in 5, 3, 2, 1. We got 15 air squats. Ten mountain climbers total. And then 5 push-ups, however you want to do them. You can either stand back up and in 15 seconds we're at the top of the first minute, or you can go right back into it. So if you're gonna be maybe like me and go for an every minute on the minute, you can. Otherwise, you can just start now and knock out 15 squats. Here we go, top of the minute. You can either go right into it or in 5 seconds. We're at the top of minute 2. So you can either start right away or start right now. Nice job, guys. You're staying on pace with me right here. Here we go. And you're gonna get through 10 rounds. But you don't need to wait for me. You can always start right back into it. I'm liking the little 7 seconds of rest I'm getting. Cool. We're at the top of 4 minutes. In 3, 2, 1. We're at the top of 4. Cool. We're coming up on halfway, friends. Halfway is right here. Minute 5. Again, you can do this like an AMRAP, or you can try to get all these movements done in less than a minute and start at the top of the minute again. Which is what I'm battling for. But I lost what number of minutes was. Ooh. 10 seconds for the top of 6. Minute 6 right here, and you don't have to wait for me. I just managed to be able to finish most of mine with about 10 seconds to spare. So I'm shooting for every minute. You can keep going. You don't have to wait. But I like a little bit of tiny rest. Whew. Coming up on minute 7, friends. Right here, minute 7. Whew. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Almost the top of that 8 minute. To 8 minutes right here. Woo. We're almost to 9 minutes, friends. This last minute, I want you to not stop. Here we go, last minute. So if you get all the way through those push-ups and the time is still going, you go back to squats right away. Fifteen seconds. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest, grab water. Whoo, rest. Oh my goodness. Woo. If you're not sweating more now, I don't know if you're a sweater, right? Okay. All right, guys, just like yesterday, we have 2 cores. 2 cores. We're working for 30 seconds. Oh my goodness, I'm sweating. We're resting for 15. We're doing 3 rounds, okay? Now you can choose to load this or not, okay? Kind of like when we did class Monday. So, loaded bridges. When you have a weight on you, notice it's not resting on my hips, I'm actually pressing it in to my quads. And I'm gonna come up and squeeze. Now you can do the same exact thing with no weight whatsoever, okay? Totally optional to be right here. So 30 seconds, that's exercise 1. Exercise 2, no weight, single leg on the whole leg or the heel, or the whole foot or the heel. And you're coming here. Your focus is to keep this engaged and braced. We rest for 15, we switch. So it's all about the glute bridges today, at least for the next, how many minutes? The next 6 minutes are. All right, friends, here we go. Bridge, use a weight or don't use a weight, your choice. This one's a doozy today. Here we go, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, you got bridges. Regular bridges or loaded bridges. Squeeze your butt at the top, keep your throat open so you can breathe. This isn't about speed, this is about the best form you can get in. Squeezing your glutes at the top. Rest. You're gonna go single leg, pick a leg, doesn't matter, because we're doing both of them. You can be on the whole foot of the down foot or the heel. Here we go. Single leg. Lead with the hip, drive through the heel. Keep breathing. You're gazing up at the ceiling or the sky, Will. We are halfway there. I'm feeling this in my left glute. Woo. Rest. Woo. Hello, felt that. We're switching legs. Here we go. Lead with that hip, drive through the heel that's on the floor. Keep your throat open. Halfway there. Press. We're back to double leg bridge with a weight if you want it. Here we go, round 2. Let's go. And you can even bring it up and just hold with the weight up there and squeeze and hold. You can also do that. Or you can bring it up, squeeze for like 2-3 seconds, then bring it back down. We're thinking good form, good movement with every rep. Whew, single leg, my glutes are gonna be sore from this. Single leg, no weight. Here we go.
Let's go.
Same thing here. You can drive and hold and then bring it down.
Halfway there.
Ooh, halfway. Woo! Grass. Anybody else got a struggle bus with that one? Holy cow. Ooh. Leg muscle. Switching sides, friends. Here we go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Focus on your form. Not about speed.
Halfway there.
Halfway. We got one more round. Rest. We got one more round of these. Then we're doing something else. You guys are like, so glad we didn't do 6 rounds of this. You're going to be feeling your hamstrings tomorrow. Here we go.
Let's go.
Last double loaded bridge. You can hold, you can go slow, you can squeeze at the top.
Halfway there.
Rest, single legs. Last round of single legs, and we're doing the same thing, 3 different exercises. Here we go.
Let's go.
Keep breathing.
Halfway there.
Rest. Woo. Last side, this leg. And then you'll stay on your mat, but we're doing different exercises. Here we go, last round on this side.
Halfway there.
Almost there. Nice. Woo, you can stay there. You might have a nice little sweat animal on your mat like I do. Okay, friends, we're doing the exact same thing. Six minutes left, and this is what we're doing. Oh, yes. Okay, we start off. Same kind of thing. We're doing 3 exercises. We're going to go shoulder taps. So my feet are wide. I'm going to tap shoulders. Now I could go elbow, I could go hand, I could go knee down if I need to. What I'm watching if I'm knee down is not being like this, right? We want to keep a good body position. So I got shoulder taps, exercise 1. Exercise 2, you're going to flip it over. And you are going to flutter kick. You can small flutter kick, you can big flutter kick. Okay? 3rd exercise. Hands are not interlaced, they're behind your head so you can open your chest. Elbow or knees are at 90. Head and neck are open. Opposite leg to opposite knee. The focus is here, stays nice and engaged, and my throat stays open. So bicycles. Woo! Shoulder taps, flutter kicks, bicycles. Let's finish this puppy out. 3 rounds, you guys. You got this. Here we go. 5 seconds. We start on shoulder taps. Here we go. Tapping shoulders, hands or wrists. You can be knee down or not. You're trying to want to keep your hips as stable as you can to your mat. If you feel like you're getting super sassy in those hips, make your feet wider.
Halfway there.
Makes it a little bit more stable. Feet together are going to be a little more challenging. Pick your heart today. Flip it over, flutter kicks. Flutter kicks and then bicycles. Big flutters, small flutters, whatever you prefer. Here we go.
Let's go.
Let's go. You can always have your hands on your belly if you don't feel like your core is engaging. But we are moving in the flutter kicks. Moving, moving, moving. Pressing your back
Halfway there.
onto that mat. Keep breathing. Rest, you stay right here. We're doing bicycles. Bicycles, nice, slow, controlled. Focus on your movement, your form. Here we go. Fingers behind me, not interlaced.
Let's go.
Knees at 90. Keep your throat open. Focus on keeping your throat open, your breathing. Your core is engaged, your back is on that mat.
Halfway there.
Halfway.
Rest.
Flip it over. Round 2, shoulder taps. Guys, we've done so much today. Good job. 3, 2,
Let's go.
1. Here we go. Shoulder taps. Try and keep those hips as square and stable as you can. You're tapping the hand to the shoulder. The rest of your body, for the most part, you try to keep it stable.
Halfway there.
So think like the best plank you got and keeping that plank position while you're moving your hand. Keep breathing.
Rest.
Rest, we come to flutter kicks. Woo. Here we go.
Let's go.
Flutter kicks, big ones, small ones, whatever feels best to you and your body and what you prefer. Keep breathing, keep pressing your back on the mat, put your hands on your belly if you need to get your core engaged. You put your hands on your hips wherever you like them.
Halfway there.
Rest, we got bicycles, and then we have one more round. Here we go.
Let's go.
Find those bicycles. Don't interlace your hands behind your head. Keep them not interlaced so that way you can open your shoulders and your chest a little bit more. Your hands interlaced behind your head.
Halfway there.
It's going to limit your mobility in those shoulders. Whew.
Rest.
Flip it over. We got one more round. Whew. Here we go. 3, 2,
Let's go.
1. Last round of shoulder taps. Now, can you imagine if we would have done 6 rounds of glute bridges? You guys would be like, Holly, I wouldn't be able to feel my glutes.
Halfway there.
Rest, flip it over. This is why we do a lot of the same core exercises, because as we do them more consistently, you get stronger. Woo. Flutter kicks. And you start to notice, oh, you can last longer, you can go for more rounds and exercises, you can do more of an exercise. Keep breathing. Flutter kicks, bicycles, then we have a quick little stretch. Rest, we got bicycles. Woo. Here we go. Last round. Keep your back on the mat, keep your core engaged.
Halfway there.
Halfway. Rest. Now, since you're on your back, take a quick second to just come into a pigeon right here, because we did a lot of squats today, a lot of awesome stuff. So you can have your hand interlaced in between your leg or behind your leg or not. Just pull that leg in, find a nice little stretch in that hip. Whew. That was a good one, guys. That was a good workout today. Take a couple breaths, like 2 or 3 deep breaths. And then switch legs. Same thing on this side. Oh, you might notice one hip is way tighter than the other. So if you're starting to feel like tomorrow or later tonight where your quads are sore, your hamstrings are sore, grab a foam roller, grab a mobility ball, roll it out. Okay, do me one more favor, bring it up and let's find just a really quick thread the needle. So what that is I'm about tabletop position. I'm gonna bring my hand up, I'm gonna thread it through so I can find a nice little stretch in my T-spine. Oh. And you might come in and out of it 2 or 3 times and then switch sides. Ooh, if you were just like me, you got a couple cracks and pops in your back. Woo, nice job, you guys. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.